What is your message to the country and to the administration right now?
My message is this hatred, bigotry language has got to stop. We unfortunately had many individuals come to our beautiful state. A vast majority were with weapons. There's no place for it in this country, and we have got to work together. As I told the president yesterday, twice, this language, this rhetoric, this hatred has got to stop. We need to come together as a nation. We are the greatest nation on earth, and what's going on today is dividing us at a time we need to be united.
Do you believe some of his rhetoric, some of his language is responsible?
Well, I think it's hit an all-time high of what we've seen today, and I told the president this yesterday. It's got to stop, and they've got to stop this rhetoric. They've got to stop the attacks on individuals. We've got to work together. It's the only way we can succeed as a nation today. And, you know, these folks who came here yesterday, they came to hurt people. Their bigotry, the language that they spewed out yesterday, there's no place for that in this country. I don't even know who these people think they are, these white supremacists, these Nazis. Get out of the country. I said get out of my state, but get out of this country. We don't want you. You are not helping us. Do something constructive with your lives. But you did nothing yesterday. And unfortunately, I have 3 fatalities. We had a car terrorism action here, and I lost 2 of my state troopers, 2 of them whom personally I was close to. One flew me for 3.5 years, and the other was part of my executive protection unit. Going over to that family yesterday and seeing those 2 young children breaks your heart. These people are responsible. Let's work together. Get out, stop your hatred, stop your bigotry, and it starts at the top all the way down. Let us come together.
Governor, reflecting on the
Thank you,
police
Governor.
response yesterday, are you going to do some kind of after-action report to determine what went wrong? and
Well,
how things
the
got
police
out
are
of-
going to come out and do all of theirs. But let me say this. The police moved when they felt it was appropriate. They had to give people an opportunity to clear out the park, so they sent the word first. If before we come in, you have the opportunity to leave, and many people did leave. There was a lot of concern that they think close to 80% of the individuals here had weapons. So it was a very delicate situation. The rally wasn't start till noon, and at 11 o'clock they began moving people out. And here we are today, no property damage. We had 1 fatality, which you couldn't stop a car terrorism, no matter how much planning. So I commend all the law enforcement for the great work that they did. It's easy to criticize, but I can tell you this. Think of it today, 80% of the people here had weapons, semi-automatic weapons. You saw the militia walking down the street, you would have thought they were an army. I was just talking to the state police upstairs. They had better equipment than our state police had. And yet today, not a shot was fired, 0 property damage, and 1 fatality that, you know, it was a car terrorism, which we couldn't have stopped. So, you know, I'm very proud of our law enforcement. I'm proud of our Guard. I want to thank the FBI, the DHS. This was federal, state, and local. Sitting here today, listen, I worried when they dispersed that every one of these windows would be smashed yesterday. None of that happened. No property damage and no loss of life beyond that 1 woman. But, you know, you can't stop some crazy guy who came here from Ohio and used his car, weaponized it. He is a terrorist, and he used his car as a weapon. And beyond that, I'm very proud of everything everybody did. 9 o'clock yesterday morning, I got this picture, and look at that. I said to my state police who were driving, I said, what militias